There have been many films throughout the years which have captured the attention of moviegoers through use of imaginative portrayals of death. Some now known as classic films such as The Exorcist and Poltergeist, but many have been host to death in reality. In this video we will take a look at the most unusual tragic deaths on set. Let's begin. Number 5. Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee was killed on March 31st, 1993, whilst filming the biggest film of his young career, The Crow. Many conspiracies surround Brandon's death. Officially, it was ruled that he was accidentally killed by the tip of a prop bullet which was unknowingly lodged in a gun loaded with blank rounds and fired at Brandon during the filming of his character's death scene. The unlikelihood of sequences that led to this accident can easily be viewed as the work of a supposed Lee family curse. If the events leading to Brandon's death weren't unusual enough, his father and fellow actor Bruce Lee had a strikingly similar story arc in one of his most popular films. In Game of Death, Bruce Lee's character is an actor, and while filming a scene within the film, prop guns are replaced with real ones, and Bruce Lee's character is shot and seemingly killed. He ends up surviving, but pretends he is in fact dead to claim vengeance on the men who tried to kill him, which is strikingly similar to the plot of The Crow. Number 4. The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz is a much-loved classic, though despite the fantasy setting, reports of horrific bad luck, injury, and even death surround the film's production. The common stories include makeup causing iron lung infections, Margaret Hamilton, who played the Wicked Witch, getting set on fire due to a special effects fault, but the most controversial story involves a supposed suicide of one of the extras which did in fact make it into the film's final release. One of the extras portraying a munchkin within the land of Oz can allegedly be seen hung from the neck in the background of a scene. It is said that you can clearly see Judy Garland turning to catch a sight of what had happened and looking shocked and concerned by what she had seen. All modern reproductions of the film have been edited to hide the footage showing the event, a decision which is said to have been brought on by the public's keen eye and widespread discussion of the tragic act. Number 3. Poltergeist. This classic Steven Spielberg ghost story has gone down in cinema history as one of the most unfortunate and tragic productions on the part of the cast and crew. Some of the mysterious and unsettling events include the tragic loss of the child star Heather O'Rourke through a medical misdiagnosis which culminated in cardiac arrest, and Dominique Dunne, who played the elder sister in the first film, was sadly murdered by her boyfriend. Further reports exist of cast and crew members falling victim to an array of accidents and misfortune, and one of the most unsettling and possibly paranormal theories behind such a string of horrific events is that the studio, for some unfathomable reason, allegedly opted for the use of authentic human remains in place of prop skeletons for use in one of the film's penultimate scenes. If this did in fact happen, and was the cause of the terrible misfortune and loss on set, it is not without a sense of irony, as a very similar situation makes up the crux of the movie's plot. Number 2. The Exorcist. The Exorcist, while tame by today's standards, was a notorious film upon its release in the 70s, banned from cinemas, unwatchable due to its graphic portrayal of demonic possession, even receiving a lengthy delay on home video release due to its content. Stories of unfortunate events on set are part and parcel when it comes to a horror film of its caliber, though injuries to both Ellen Burstyn and Linda Blair, as well as a fire breaking out and utterly destroying a large set, are all confirmed instances. Since the film's release, reports have surfaced of on-set death in numbers ranging from 4 to 14, which were supposedly kept quiet by the production and legal staff. While these stories are unconfirmed, the nature of the movie itself, as well as the misfortune displayed on set in reality, suggests there may have been something interfering with the production outside of normal earthly means. Number 1. Rosemary's Baby. The 1968 film Rosemary's Baby was produced by William Castle, who by his own admission was convinced the movie production was cursed. Throughout the project, a number of events happened, ranging from bad luck to unspeakable tragedy. Castle himself came close to death after suffering kidney failure. The film's lead, Mia Farrow, divorced from Frank Sinatra during the production, and the film's composer died from a blood clot, similar in circumstance to a character within the movie. The most horrific event to take place within the production was of the director, Roman Polanski's pregnant wife and their friends, who were slaughtered by Charles Manson's group of cultists whilst Polanski was working on the film. So there you have it, that was our top 5 tragic movie deaths on production. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check back again for our next video on our top 5 most disturbing asylums. Until next time.